Tom. Great work, Teach. That was brilliant. That was a brilliant win. Everyone did well. Playing ignorant as to the quality of your command and deflecting the praise to your students, you really are a model professor, Teach. To be honest, I had a bunch of other schemes planned as well, just in case the situation called for it. But I didn't have to resort to any of them. I suppose our opponents lucked out. Yeah. Well met, Professor. The breadth of your skill was on full display today. I must admit that your tactics were masterful. I shudder to think what may have transpired had it been Claude leading us into battle.
I noticed that too. We just did what you told us, and we won! I love it!
As expected from a child of the former captain of the Knights. Thank you for today, Professor. I have much to consider. I never doubted that our professor would be amazing. It was way too obvious. Don't you agree, Marianne? Huh? Me? Oh, yes, of course. Well done, Professor.
Captain Gerald taught his child well. It would have been more of a surprise had our professor proved lacking.
Don't you think it's a bit harsh to give Gerald all the credit, Leone? In any case, it's clear that we only won because of our new mentor's guidance.
A mercenary's wisdom and techniques are forged in battle. Those are the sorts of things you can only teach learning through experience, right, Teach? But more importantly, it's time to celebrate our victory. Teach here has yet to try my well-renowned home cooking. I really do hope you'll join us. After all, I swept some finely aged cheese from the dining hall just for this occasion. He seems to be of, it seems like each of the houses is a different, is like a different sort of like class. If you think about it like in terms of like the Elder Scrolls, where it's like you have like the warrior, the mage, and the thief. So in terms of that, I'd say Dimitri's the warrior, Edelgard is the mage, and Claude is the thief.
Your work with these students was remarkable. I can see Gerald trained you well. I do hope you are able to use the occasion to bond with the students.
I did.
I'm so happy to hear it. Nothing would please me more than if you used this coming year to grow closer still.
Of course, the mock battle was mere practice. The real fight is the battle of the Eagle and Lion, which will take place during the Wyvern Moon. You are expected to properly train your students as to not humiliate the Academy during the long-held tradition that is the coming battle.
Of course. As for today, I've called you here to tell you of your mission for the month ahead. Your class is to dispose some bandits causing trouble nearby.
Bandits?
Those affiliated with Garreg Mach Monastery have a moral obligation to those in need, regardless of social standing. Students are no exception. Each month before the newly birthed moon departs, each house of students must complete their assigned mission. You shall work to complete the task at hand alongside your students and report back to the Archbishop before the deadline. Understood? I will soon provide you with the necessary details for your first mission. If I told you now, I expect you would forget, and I despise repeating myself.
I can sense something special within your heart. I have high hopes for you. Bandits, they say. Do you recall when we first met? You shall not fall so shamelessly again, correct? Have you no words for me? Do not tell me that you are shocked to hear from me. You ought to know that I am always with you now. To hear my voice should not come as a shock.
Right. I get it. I get what's going on here.
What is this nonsense? All I was told was to kill as many noble pipsqueaks as possible. No one said anything about the knights of the damn Saros being on our trail. You have proven yourself worthless, distracted by something so trivial. Jesus Christ! I had hoped you would achieve your goal despite the setback, but now a child of the knight's former captain is in play. How interesting. Hey, this isn't what I agreed to! Hiring a mercenary as a professor. What was that woman thinking? Are you listening to me? How do we finish this? You die. What? Underestimating the knights was an amateur mistake. One you will pay for. The road to eternal torment awaits you all. Now I must locate your replacements. Wait! Get back here! Damn you! White clouds, harpstring moon, familiar scenery. There are new places to explore in the monastery. 2,000 gold received from the Church of Saros is funding for this month's activities. As you have already been notified, your mission is to subdue some bandits. Our students have been learning about combat through study, but this is a precious opportunity to provide them with a practical experience. The Knights will support your mission and are prepared to offer their assistance if necessary. In short, this is no mock battle. You must be prepared for anything. You will receive a message from the Knights when it is time to depart. Until then, use your time wisely. More bandits? Not very original, Teach. Not interested? Well, as long as you're with us, at least things won't be boring. In fact, it may take a turn for the interesting. And with that, I take my leave and to make my final preparations. You seem well. Are you adjusting to the life of the monastery? I think so. Oh, I didn't expect that answer. Well, when we were mercenaries, I handled everything. Outside of battle, you didn't have much contact with people, did you? I thought being thrown to a swarm of noble brats to teach would be a bit much for you. But I guess I had nothing to worry about. By the way, I heard about those bandits. Your first assignment is to take them out, right? It's fairly routine for you by now, but don't forget it's the first taste of real battle for those brats. It'll be tougher to sleep at night if you let one of your pupils die, so stay vigilant and lead them well. I wish I could offer you my support, but Lady Rhea won't allow it. For now, I'll try to figure out what she wants from you. I don't mind settling into your life here, but don't let your guard down. Ever.
I think what I find the most interesting about this... Oh, it is oh, nope. Whose birthday? Annette! Sure. Annette loved the birthday flowers. Fishing and cooking jamborees? Oh boy! Monastery holds event which, with various effects, such as those which increase the benefits of the share a meal activity for certain characters. These events will appear on the calendar. Select Explore on your day off to participate. This cannot be selected right now. Marketplace. Might as well check these out because I haven't checked them at all. Let me see the convoy. We can get up to steal items. Steel gauntlets. I'm really interested in how like these work. Oh, wait, okay. The weight stat is here. Okay. What about the item shop? Interesting. Allows you to take the certification exam for beginner classes. Flame they'll seek increased visibility in heavy fog. Oh man. So it seems like this uses a lot of the mechanics from Gaiden, or rather Echoes, Shadows of Valentia. Battalion Guild, I've not unlocked the Battalion Guild. Blacksmith, I've not unlocked the Blacksmith. I just want to see that. Let's go exploring since I can't really do anything else right now. On the map screen, you can travel instantly to places you've already been. Press the R button to open the map and select the destination, and press A to fast travel. I need to speak with my house leader. A girl's voice. What could it mean? Is that the quest from Geralt? Seteth, choir coordinator, head chef, and Geralt. I'll need something. There's new weapon stock at the armory and the item shops. I guess I'll try to work with what weapons and whatnot I have, but for now I think we'll be good. Of course Leonie's there.
Professor, hey, do you know how old Captain Geralt is?
That's enough, Leonie. If I don't know, how can my child know?
It's not normal to forget your own age, you know. It's kind of worrisome, actually.
By the time you're forgetting your own age, you're past the point of caring.
I guess if you put it that way, you've got a point.
View quest, a real battle this month, huh? I hear even the Knights of Saros are involved. I never taught you much about tactics, but there's a primer of it on my room. Give it a read.
Gerald's Mercenaries, Church of Saros Soldiers, and Saros Mercenaries. Starting with this month's mission, you can now lead a battalion into battle. Search for the tactics primer in the captain's quarters and peruse it to get up to speed. All right, we got that. There's a couple more quests here. I'm gonna start with the south because up in the north is grab some stuff in the south because up in the north is where the other two quests are, and also also a couple things there. Spotted Dorothea. Oh, there she is. I have 2 points.
Oh, Professor, hello. I was just looking for my, well, it's like a pale blue cloth. Have you seen it?
Let's search for it.
Okay. I do find you very interesting, Professor. I'm just not, sure if it's enough to change classes. Let me think about it a little bit more.
Seems this person isn't interested in joining Ken Unot's house yet. Dorothea really values the following stats: charisma and authority. Try recruiting this unit again if you gain more experience. Interesting. I could just bend everybody over to my house. I will have a house of the cutest honeys. Oh, spotted an ant.
Is it sweet or maybe spicy? I've got to find out everyone's likes and dislikes so I know what to cook. Who knows when it'll be my turn to kitchen duty. How about you, Professor? Do you like sweet or spicy food?
Me personally, I like them both, but if I had to choose, sweet.
Oh, same. I'll definitely remember that.
Wait, this isn't the quest giver? No? I thought she was a quest giver. There's nobody else in here. Do you have a quest? Recruit?
Huh? You think I'd be a good fit for your class? Not sure. There's still a lot I want to learn from my current class. Sorry to disappoint.
Magic and faith are what Anna likes the most. Where the— Ah, there you are, head chef. I'm fresh out of recipe ideas. Say, perhaps you could find some for me. Maybe a student or the library's cookbooks can spark some information. Let me know, will you? Okay, let's accept that quest. I should also head down to the— Did you find anything? I think between, if I'm exploring and it's between episodes, I'll take care there to do gardening and fishing. I think I'm gonna wait on the bonding experience here. I need to visit the captain's quarters at some point. I think I went too far south. Oh, there's Marianne.
Professor? Professor, our next mission is to go after a group of bandits. I'm not very confident. I'm afraid I'll just hold everyone else back. I should probably stay behind for this one, or help plan the attack instead.
Oh dear. Well, I know how to help that. Shamir, I don't think I've met you before. Can I talk to you? Oh, I can.
Have we met? No, sorry. You remind me of someone I know.
That face. Interesting. Who is this Shamir? Hello. Wild game. Delicious food. Dorothea, I definitely want in my house. Earthworm for fishing. It's good to know you can just find supplies lying around. All right, let's head up north here. 'Cause I also need to talk to Claude. Claude and Dimitri spotted. Those bandits really didn't think things through, did they? They had to have known the knights would be after them the moment they entered the monastery's turf. Fine by me, though. I'm ready for some real combat experience. Any chance to grow is a good thing. Is there anything else you want to ask me, Teach? About living in the monastery or combat or anything like that? Faculty training. Students are the only ones who have something to learn from their professors. Professors can also learn from each other. If you want to, you should try trading knowledge with Professor Hanneman or Professor Manuela. You can increase your skills by training with knights and professors in the monastery using the faculty training option to benefit their wisdom. As story progresses, faculty training will become advanced drills. Use this option to learn from any unit with a higher skill level than your own. The house the students belong to is determined by where they're from, but it's possible for someone to switch to a different one. Of course, that's only if the student very strongly wants to change and their professor is on board with it. If you do a lot of different activities around the monastery, you'll get closer to students, and they may ask you about it. To recruit students from other houses, you'll need to meet their requirements. Each student prioritizes different stats and skills. It's easier to recruit students who like you, so try building up your support level with the students you'd like to recruit. Certain non-students will also become available for recruitment as the story progresses. Interesting. Very interesting. There are dangerous forces at work. I can't really talk to her. Where are the other quests? They're way up there. There was the choir director, and I keep forgetting to hold run. I think that was a bulletin board. Or was that stairs? Was that stairs? That was stairs to the second floor. I don't need to go there right now, though. So I think the blue units are my students. Spotted Ferdinand. The cathedral. Well, let's go in. I got 2 quests in here. I also need to find the captain's quarters. I can only assume they'd be on the 2nd floor, considering, I don't see them around here. Choir coordinator. I wonder if someone will help. I've been thinking about starting a choir. I need a volunteer who can help me get it off the ground. Can you help me find some students who love music? A quest accepted passion for music. Learn more about students who like to sing. Oh, that's Mercedes, okay. Inside the cathedral, there is a chapel dedicated to the 4 saints. Do you know of them? Saint Indec, Saint Maquil, Saint Sickle, and...
Saint Cethlien. Who's your favorite professor?
Now that you are a member of the church, be sure to familiarize yourself with our teachings and traditions. The Western Church, which rules over the western parts of Fodland, has lately made some strange troop movements. Do you hear anything concerning? Be sure to let me know. Collect information on the Western Church and report to Sedith. You may find an informant among the students in the courtyard. Interesting. Are you praying too? It is the duty of every Fodland noble to demonstrate piety towards Saros. Have you also come to offer your prayers to the goddess, Professor? Sure. You don't sound terribly sure. Perhaps you are not of noble birth? After all, devotion is not as essential for a commoner. Screw you too, buddy.
Cathedral's nice and quiet. It's so relaxing. Oh, Professor, did you come to pray to the goddess?
That's right.
Me too. Shall we pray together?
Can't recruit her yet because I don't have enough, I guess, faith at this point. Faith +1. All right, it's like a couple glowing students on the map, or a couple glowing spots on the map, I should say, here. Who would want to join a choir? I simply don't know. I know one who would want to join a choir, but if she's not in my house, I don't know how much sway I have over that. Oh, hello. The Academy is a remarkable place. Brigid, Almira, Dusker, even people from far-off lands gather here at the Academy. Word of advice, Professor. There are those who don't think kindly of such people. I've gained dissonance intel. Is that what I needed for the... Huh. Oh, that is what I needed for the quest, okay. Alright, so I guess the glowing points on the map are what I need, or where I need to go to complete the quest. So, which means if I head this way... Choir sign-up sheet. A list of students from the Golden Deer House who wish to participate in choir practice. Huh, I thought I have to talk to individual students. Okay. Anything else? Collect recipes from the library. I don't really see much else I can do on here. I don't see any more glowing spots. Well, at the very least I can finish these two. Hello. Black Sand Steel. Tea of the Saints. Evidently I could just, steal from the crates that are around. Crates and barrels. Pet the cat! For the love of God, pet the cat! Person sure does remind me of somebody, but I can't figure out who. Oh, do you need something do you mean for something? Sorry, but I'm really busy right now. Hum. There's plenty to do around the school. I need to get in. Let me in. Let me in! Hello.
Thank you for your assistance. I'm sure there are more music lovers around the monastery, so feel free to invite anyone to participate in the choir practice. Make sure all the necessary preparations come with the time.
All right. Quest complete. Got myself some chickpeas, white trout, and peach currant. Oh, hello. Dorothea. And because you're in my own house, Lorenz.
I'll keep my voice down. Don't want people thinking I'm vying for attention. But how loud is too loud?
Me. Something appears to be wrong with my throat. Bottom of the 3, you grew stronger. The 2 gained faith experience. Can you not gain authority experience? Oh man, I'm almost a D-. Can I continue to do that? How much, Oh, damn. Choir practice ended for today, so there's other things I can do that'll increase my standing with other students. I need to figure out what can up my charisma and whatnot. So, the rumors are spreading. Still, it may be ill-advised to move against fellow followers of the faith. Even so, this is good information to have. I thank you. Leather shield, steel sword, and root vegetable seeds. Oh yeah, I should go to the garden. Renown is increased. Alright, I still need to collect recipes from the library. But I don't know where the library is. I don't think I've been. I might cut it out for a little while just to go find the library, honestly. And also, considering all the exploration that they have me doing, it said it's good to check the boards once a month, so I guess doing these missions once a month would probably be good as well. Reception hall, spotted Sylvain. I still can't go through here. You can't go past here. I need to find the library, but where? Let me try the 2nd floor. If I can find where that is. There's Hilda.
So bored. I'm bored. Maybe I should go into town. Oh, but that would be such a hassle. Oh, hi, Professor. I'm rather busy right now, so do make it quick.
If you're busy, never mind.
Are you sure? I thought you found me out for a moment there.
You... Yeah, she really wears her mind in her sleeve. You can't fault her for that. Unless I don't have the library unlocked. I'll have to see. Tomas. Do you know about the Cardinals? They are the ones who run the church. Their identities are a closely guarded secret.
Secret, I got a secret.
Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto!
Even spring here has coolness. Bridget has much more warmth than Fodlin. Even spring here has coolness. And you, Professor? Which do you find worse, too hot or too cold weather?
The cold!
I have agreeance. In Bridget, I am able to be wearing much lighter clothes.
I guess it's good to talk to these people. Hello?
There are way too many vegetables in today's meal. The ratio of vegetables to sweets was completely skewed. Oh, hi, Professor. Were you eavesdropping on me? Well, everyone knows a plate full of sweets is far preferred to a plate full of vegetables, regardless of age.
And I was gonna tell her otherwise, but... Alois! Oh, I haven't been to the entrance hall yet? Good lord. I would have had to have walked through here at some point. How did I not get through here? Hello? Professor, how are you today? I'm just heading out for a mission. I'll be seeing you. Good luck. I don't need luck. This will be a piece of cake. I'll be back before you know it. And he's gone. Guess I could head out to the front here as well. It appears, you look bored. You look bored. Care to duel? A duel? What? I just wanted to spar. all I said was a duel? Marketplace. So I guess this is where, if I'm just in my room, I can just shop from here without having to wander around. There seems to be a few things that I can't do quite yet. Particularly the library and the captain's quarters. Although, like, can I just, like, stop exploring now? No, I think I have to do the captain's quarters one. So, I'll have to see. There are also plenty of other students around here. I should try... What the heck is up on the top left corner? I don't think I've been there yet. You can talk to so many people around here. So bored. God, this is nuts! This is supposed to be a simple Let's Play. But it wasn't that at all, was it, Jim? What was the... It's exactly the same, isn't it, Steve? That's what, there we go. Your performance in the mock battle was exceptional, Professor. You have inspired me to follow your example and study even more diligently. Perhaps we could train together sometime. I would love to test myself against your sword skills again. It is better if you do not approach me. If you spend too much time around a man of Dusker, there will be rumors. Rumors? Girl, I'm all about rumors. I guess I can go to the training grounds? I haven't been here before, so... Maybe the quarters are around here. Raphael, Casper... Oh, this is the area that I couldn't see before. Okay.
Next assignment is to drive out bandits? Sounds like some training is in order. Tell me something, Professor. When it comes to a one-on-one battle, which is better, strength or skill?
For you, buddy, strength.
I knew it! When it's all said and done, muscle always comes out on top.
Hey, Professor, you here to check in on my training? Oh, that reminds me, I found this small cloth. It's kind of weird. Not really sure what it is, but it's great for wiping up sweat.
Recruit?
Hey, Professor, here to cause some trouble? No? Well, whatever then.
I guess I should probably go back to, Lorothea. I think her name was, that was her name. I don't remember what her name was, but probably should tell her about this.
Hello, Professor. Now that you're, all the way over here, Professor, care to join me in some training? After training, I love tending to the horses or burying myself in a good pile of books. Ah, there's truly nothing better.
For years, the Boar Prince and I were inseparable. I know him better than almost anyone else. So let me give you some advice. Beneath all that princely polish, he's an animal, nothing more. He's strong and skilled, sure, but don't place your trust in him as a human being. He doesn't. Take care he doesn't chew you up and spit you out. Interesting you should say that. Very interesting indeed. Now, where the hell is this damn library? There's a purple glow. Oh, that's just where I am, the purple glow. I can't tell where the library is. There's a bulletin board. Is that just... Yeah, that's the things. Creative cuisines. I gotta go to the library and I gotta visit the captain's quarters. Neither of which I know where they are. Cuisines. Although... Spotted Ash. So this is the blue... Oh, okay. Each house is a different classroom, right. Forgot about that bit. And Edelgard and Hubert are here. Okay. My God. I'm gonna cut this out until I find where I need to go.
What is it? I'm not doing anything.
It's not good to just do nothing.
I'm not bothering anybody, am I?
Hold up in a room. Oh, I got it! Okay, it was the second floor. Oh, I wasn't entirely sure, but it is. It's the second floor. Tactics Primer. A book containing a primer of tactics. It doesn't look like it's been read much.
I chose some knights to help you out. They'll be deployed in your next battle. I'm sure you'll be able to make good use of them. All right, and now I've got Gerald's Mercenaries, Church here. Oh, okay. Access the items menu. Use, store, take, or swap items from your units. Items cannot be carried or sent to the convoy. Access the abilities of combat arts menu to equip units with what they have learned. Use the battalion menu to assign battalions to your units. Use the reclass menu to switch a unit's class to any of which they are certified. Classes a unit has mastered have been marked with a star. Interesting. I kind of gave this a little bit of a Final Fantasy approach on this one. I still have, let's see. Oh, nope, that's not the right direction. Gotta go this way to go to the library and get some recipes. Probably gonna have dinner with one of the, with one of the students. Spend my action points that way. All right. Classic cookbook.
I love this library. I'm so glad to be a student here, if only because I get to use this library. Reading books from all of the regions of Fodlan, I feel almost like I'm visiting those places myself.
Visit them in person, you can learn so much from books.
I agree, they're brimming with the knowledge and experience of our ancestors.
Visit those places yourself, you weenie. Tantalizing cookbook.
Ooh, tantalizing.
Swimming through a sea of countless books, tracking down that single sought-after volume. It's absolute bliss. How do the poor fools who spend their days sharpening swords and polishing armor find any joy in life? What are these all? Oh, this might be good for a read at some point in the future. For now, though, illustrated cookbook. Report to the head chef. And then I shall eat with my students. Or I shall eat my students! There are the stairs. Only one set of stairs between the first and second floors. What kind of madhouse is this? Where be that kitchen? It be to the south! I have to train these students at some point. Sylvain? Your portrait isn't loading. Professor, you're the one taking out the bandits? It's one way to start your career at the academy. I didn't expect they'd order us to risk our lives here. Seems a bit extreme, doesn't it? Suddenly taking on bandits, huh? Who are you? Knight of Saros. I'm proud to be a Knight of Saros. The Knights of Saros are also known as the Shining Knights. We are the sword and shield of the divine Saros. There are many orders of knights in the world, but we are the only ones that have the honor of bearing the name Saros. As a member of the church, you should probably study up on the history of Saros and the Knights. Well, at some point maybe, but I thought you were gonna train me, but you didn't, so... Guess we're both at a loss here, man. Is there somebody in the hedge maze I didn't talk to? Oh, Manuela! What the? Amiibo Gazebo! The Amiibo Gazebo, when you scan the Amiibo here, certain items will appear at random in the monastery in all your save files. You'll get higher quality items for scanning Fire Emblem character Amiibos. Each Fire Emblem character Amiibo may also provide unique rewards. Dude, why don't we try that out? Give me just a sec. For this, I will be scanning a Chrom Amiibo from the Fire Emblem series. Amiibo scanned. New music options are available for auxiliary battles. Premium items can now appear in the, near the Amiibo Gazebo. They not appear? Oh, no, there they are. Weeds. Totes Loach. Lavender Blend. Alien Berry Blend. Vegetable Seeds. Angelica Tea. Amirid Gobi. Almerian Pine Needles. Yep, gonna have to take my time at that one then. You know, Professor, there are some things I'll just never understand. Like the other night I went on a date with a dashing, handsome, strong knight. Oh, I'm a bit weak just remembering him. Anyway, you know what that no good jerk said when we got back to my room? He said, "What a mess, I'm afraid I can't go in there." Can you believe it? You know who cares about keeping everything neat and tidy? Not me, that's who. Afraid to go in there. Some night he is. It's just Edna Krabappel. That's all she is Edna Krabappel.
Okay. Yes! Oh, thank you for sharing the culinary arts with me. I could tell you have exceptional taste and must truly enjoy making all manner of foods, such as as much as you do eating it. You are welcome to use the kitchen whenever you please. Quest complete. Christ alive, I finally did it. Cooking together. How about... oh, okay. Blessed jelly. Immortality stew. Let's make some blessed jelly.
Sounds fun. Let me show you my cooking talent.
She's a witch!
Little more secret spice and hey, no peeking.
All allies receive temporary +2 to luck. All right, that seems to be all I can do today. So, why don't we go ahead and finish exploring for now? Don't tell me, no one bothered to show you the standard procedure for lectures? Guess it's up to me to save the day. When you instruct your students, they gain skill experience. As their skill level increases, they will gain access to new abilities and combat arts. The number of people you can instruct is indicated by your activity points at the top of the screen. When you set up a group task, the students you assign will continue the task until you change it. At the first round of instruction each month, your students may come to you with questions. They'll be motivated if they like your answer. Skill goals. Before you start a lecture, be sure to check on our study goals. After all, students want to prioritize studying things that relate to their goals. Students studying on their own can and earn skill experience according to their skill goals. Results are reported at the end of each week. You can alter students' goals anytime by using the goals menu. Oh boy, this is so complicated. It's probably easier to get good results if you instruct students based on their interests and specialties. That doesn't mean it's pointless to teach them things that don't relate to someone's goal, not by a long shot. By overcoming their weaknesses, some students may develop an interest in new fields. 3-star mark next to the skill indicates that you will unlock a budding talent after a certain amount of instructing. Oh, that's what that was. Once you unlock a budding talent, that person will go on to excel in that particular skill. They may even learn a new ability or combat art. Students' goals may need to be updated based on their learnings and experiences. It's an important part of being teach to counsel students like that. As students improve from instructing and personal study, they may approach you with suggestions for new goals. Whether to accept their suggestion or not is completely up to you. Feel free to guide your students along paths of your own choosing. Well, how well their tutoring goes will depend on the student's motivation. It's possible interacting with students on a regular basis will raise their motivation. Maybe. Then again, what do I know? In any case, make sure to keep an eye on how motivated everybody is. You can instruct students with high motivation more frequently. One way to increase motivation is to interact with your students around the monastery. Students are encouraged to partake in various activities around the monastery. If you have students work together, it will give them a chance to interact, maybe even help them achieve better results. You can assign one group task each week. Students who take part will earn experience based on your choice. You can also get gold and resources by completing these tasks. The result of a group task will depend on the student's strengths, weaknesses, and affinity from one another. You heard about the monthly certification exams? If you want to become a certain class, you have to pass a certification exam for it. That means training up on the required skills so you can pass. Don't slack when it comes to teaching your students what they need to know to pass their certification exams. When you pass certification exam, you can change to a new class. Benefits of high-tier classes include increased stats and growth rates. All right. Let's go with instruct. Marianne's got, I've got 3 activity points, so I can instruct a few more people here. Let's see. Marianne had one with stars, didn't she? Yes, spears. ZR for classes. She can be a Myrmidon, a soldier, a fighter, or a monk. Mercenary, thief, armor knight, cavalier, brigand? That's funny. Priest. If she were to take that now, her odds of passing would be 64. Oh, man. So I guess there's like... Oh, man. This is nuts. She went monk, she'd be able to have a 100% chance of passing. Not good on some of these, though. Okay. Let's see. I kind of want to improve her this skill here. Perfect!
I can't believe it.
Praise! Motivation increased!
Oh, I'll try to get the next one, too.
I didn't mean to trade her again!
I can't believe it.
You still have remaining sessions. Do you want to stop? I suppose not. Considering she's already got D+ in tomes, I'm gonna train her. I'm gonna train her up. Let's see. This will give me good professor expertise if I train her up in this or this. She doesn't like that though, so it wouldn't be great. So let's go with swords for now.
Can't believe it.
2 sessions. Oh, I see how it works. Okay. Nope, this makes a lot more sense now. Authority. All right, I got her star in that. Her motivation is meh. I can train 2 more people today. Hilda. If I were to train you in axes, that would be good there. But I can also train you in heavy armor a little bit. Perfect.
Yeah, who's the best? I'm the best. I'm glad I put in some effort for once.
Train her until she gets the star. There we go. She got the star there. Let's get her lance training up a little bit.
Yeah, who's the best? I'm the best.
All right, I can train 1 more person. I just trained the people that were in the last combat session that I had, and that should be fine. Raphael might be a good choice, considering. What would he benefit from? He doesn't have any 3 stars. Maybe Claude. I never even thought about that. I could train him up in axes. Oh, fisticuffs. Let's go with this one. Didn't really seem to have a lot of motivation for that. All right. Tasks. Raises riding skill, raises heavy armor skill, raises flying skill. Heavy armor skill, and we'll go with... who was it that had the star in it? I can still check the instructing, right? Like, even if I can't... I know I don't have enough activity points, but I just want to see what... Hilda could use heavy armor, but it wouldn't be good for her in that regard. Put her there. These 2 together would probably work out. Execute it. Goals. How do I adjust goals here? Bow and authority or custom focus. Hilda, I think I'm gonna switch you up from spears to heavy armor. Nope, that's what I wanted. Heavy armor and axes. Let's see. Marion, maybe instead of swords, we go with lances, because we don't really have a dedicated lance user. And we'll keep going with faith. I think that's good for now. I don't even know what the authority skill does. All right, begin lecture.
Professor, may I ask you something? There's so much to do and never enough time to, in which to do it. Sleep is a nuisance, but my body forces me to slow down, even though my mind doesn't want to. Do you have any tips for shaking tired feelings away?
Sing loudly when you get tired. Hot tea is always nice when you're feeling sleepy. Sleeping is best when you're tired is best for you. Hot tea.
Ah, gotcha.
Motivation increased. Yeah, I am such a professor. The lecture continues into Saturday.
It is a privilege to be paired with you, Hilda.
I'm not much good at this kind of thing. You'll take care of everything, right, Lorenz?
Of course, leave it all to me. It would not do for a noble lady such as yourself to suffer distress.
Oh, Lorenz, done already? You're so amazing. I truly admire you.
It was no trouble, though I admit I was surprised to see you actually did leave it all to me.
They did good. Got some G, got some smithing stones, and the support increased between the two. In terms of their focuses, Marianne's skill level goes up. That's good.
I think I get it.
All right. We had a week of good learnings here. And a birthday! It's Raphael's birthday, guys. Yeah. I'll give some flowers for the big guy. So now, I can only choose battle right now. But for now, I think we'll save that for next time on Fire Emblem 3 Houses. Looks like we're gonna be headed into battle. See you all then. Later.